Marvel Comics have responded to pressure to diversify their characters. For those of you who don't know, the new Captain America is now a black man. It's the Falcon, who used to be Captain America's sidekick. The new Spider-Man's half black, half Latino, and Thor is now a female character. And when I say Thor is a female character, it doesn't mean Thor is transgender. It just means that they made Thor into a female superhero. Now, before I even give my opinion on this, I'd like to say that I've been a huge fan of Marvel Comics for a long time. When I was a kid, I used to watch the X-Men cartoons every Saturday morning, so you can kind of say that I grew up on Marvel Comics. They also had a great series on, I believe it was BET a few years ago, about a black superhero named the Black Panther. For those of you who don't know about the Black Panthers, I suggest you look it up. It's a pretty good story. Now, I have mixed feelings on this overall. On one hand, I think it's positive because I talked about this before. I mentioned the Black Doll experiment. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but basically, a short story of it. It was an experiment done in 1939 or 1940, and they did an updated experiment with similar results in 2010. Basically, both black children and white children preferred the white doll over the black doll because they had negative stereotypes of black people overall. Even at that early age, they had a negative perception on black. And this is dangerous for both white children and black children, especially the black children, because a lot of these white children grow up to be judges, lawyers, managers of companies, or heads of companies, and they have these perceived stereotypes of black people, and it might even be subconscious, and it basically preserve the system of white supremacy. And for black children, they grow up feeling they inferior. And again, a lot of it is subconscious. They might not even know it. So it's definitely dangerous. And one of the ways to combat this is to see positive images of black people everywhere on TV, comics, just everywhere in society. Now, I would prefer they would have came up with new black characters. For example, the Falcon was already a superhero, so I think they could have just pushed him to be a bigger superhero. I understand why they did it because it generate more controversy and more of a buzz to replace traditional characters like Captain America and Spider-Man, but that's just my opinion. Now, on the flip side, I think it's dangerous for black people to keep asking people in the dominant society and people other groups to do something for us. Because when you ask a group that might not be invested in your community or is not vested in your community, oftentimes things don't come out as you would like it to be or you think it should be. So I think we need to start pulling our money together and doing for self. I know off the time black people as individuals, we lack significant capital, but I think we have enough capital, especially if we pool our money together, to start taking control and take ownership of these characters. And not just when it comes to superheroes or comics, but just in economics and business overall. But that's just my opinion on it. You can feel free to disagree. Let me know what you think. Peace.